my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to be testing out one of the things in one of Moriah Elizabeth Things to Do When You Are Bored art video. I chose one in her newest Things to Do When You're Bored video, and I chose making beads. So these are the things that I am using that she used. They're not all the exact same, but pretty close. So I have this watercolor set I'm going to be using, and she did not use this exact one. I'm using water. This is water, so. I have a piece of paper that I ripped out from a sketchbook, so pretty close. I have scissors, a gold paint pen. I have toothpicks instead of those longer, I think they're called skewers. I don't have any of those, so I'm just going to be using toothpicks. And then I'm also using some glossy Mod Podge. And one more thing I almost forgot, a ruler. I don't think she used any gold or silver or any paint pens, but with the design I'm doing, I need some gold, so yeah. So I actually forgot, but I just remembered you will also need a paintbrush. These are not the exact same paintbrushes that Moriah Elizabeth used, but it's a paintbrush, so it'll work. Now I'm going to be creating my very own scrapbooking paper. You could, of course, use store-bought scrapbooking paper, but Moriah Elizabeth created her own, so I figured I would just create my own as well. I'm going to be using the water, some paper, watercolor, and of course the paintbrush. I did blow dry it so that it would dry quicker, but I just finished it and I really like it. I did add a big coat of water at the end, so then it would blend together a little bit better. The page is a little bit like curled, and I think that's just from all the water. And the color scheme I did was lots of shades of blue, purple, and lots of shades of pink. And overall, I really like it. So now I'm going to use this gold paint pen, and I'm going to do some speckles. So I just finished adding the speckles, but they look more like polka dots. I really like the dots. It adds so much more to the scrapbooking paper, and overall I really like how it turned out. It looks almost store-bought, and you can make a piece just like this as well. Now I have to make this into beads. So I just looked back at her video, and it says to make all of the triangles to be 1 centimeter at the bottom. So I think I'm just supposed to draw the line right there, and then continue doing lines 1 centimeter. So as you can see, I did that at the bottom, and I did a 1 centimeter space in between each one, and I have 8 drawn lines. And now she said I need to do a 24 centimeter long diagonal triangle. So first I'm going to get 24 centimeters. It might be a little longer. Oh, actually it fits perfectly on my paper, and I'm just going to make it diagonal. I think that's good, hopefully. So now I'm just going to draw it out. And I don't think it has to be perfect. So I did that, and now I'm going to do it on the other side. I didn't mess it up. I may have not done it right. Let's hope that I did. And that's how it looks. I may have gone a little far on the first one, so I won't do that as much on the second one. But I have another piece of paper that I made beforehand, so if I mess up, I can use that one. So now I'm going to just draw all of them out. I have just finished doing that. Now all I have to do is cut them out. So I just finished cutting them out, and it was kind of hard, and they're not all perfect. Some of them might be a little bit different in size, and I would definitely recommend that if you end up doing this as well, I would not press hard with the pencil, because I did press hard, and you can kind of still see a little bit of the pencil line. I did try to erase it though, so hopefully that you won't really be able to notice that whenever I finish them. So yeah. So now I'm going to use the glossy Mod Podge, and I'm going to take my toothpick and wrap this around and glue it as I go, but I can't glue it on the toothpick or else it will be hard to get it off later once it dries. So now I'm going to try to do that, and I think I already bent it a little bit. So I'm just going to put it on like that. And then I'm going to get the paintbrush that just hit on a lamp. And I just got a tiny bit on the paintbrush. And I'm just going to brush it on a little bit. And then I'm going to put that back down. And then wrap it. And now I need to add more. And I'm trying to do what Moriah Elizabeth did in her video. I think this is pretty much what she did. She just kept adding glue and then wrapping and then adding glue and wrapping. So yeah. I'm going to show you a little bit longer just in case it wasn't focused or something, because I was focusing, so I'm not sure if the camera was focused or not. So I'm just going to add some more and then wrap it a little bit. And I'm going to try to wrap it so that it gets like smaller on the outside, like skinnier on the outside, and then smaller in the middle, if that makes sense at all. So it will be really thick in the middle. So that's what I've done so far, and now I'm just going to fast forward the video. So I just finished making the beads, and this is what they look like. Actually, my first one I think is my best one, which is pretty funny, but this is how it turned out. This is just one of them. This was actually my first one. And now I need to add a thick layer of Mod Podge on the entire bead. So I don't know if Moriah Elizabeth left hers on her skewer or not, or whatever she was using. And so I'm just going to leave it on there, and hopefully I don't glue it. And I'm just going to add a thick layer onto the bead. And obviously I am going to spread it out. I'm not just going to have one big chunk of it along the center. So I'm going to fast forward the video applying the Mod Podge to all of the beads. By the way, you want to make sure that they are dry before you do this. If you guys are wondering how I'm letting them dry with that thick coat, is I'm putting them on these mini terracotta pots, and I just laid the toothpicks over the top, and I got 5 to fit on one and then 3 to fit on the other, and I think that's going to work. So now I need to just wait for them to dry. So they're now fully dry, and I think I'm going to make something with them, and I think I want to make a bracelet. So I will be using these gold beads. They are really pretty, and I think they go quite nice with these beads because they do have some gold in them. It's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see a little speck there. And I think those two colors will look really good together. And then I'm also going to be using some stretchy string, and you can get this at the Dollar Tree. So I cut the string so that there would be plenty of room to tie it. So I think I did a little too much, but it's okay. It'll work. So I need to open these beads up. Now I'm just going to add on all of the beads. I just finished adding the beads to the bracelet, and I really like how it looks. And I did have to add some beads at the end because it was going to be a little bit too small, but I got it to fit, and I really like it. Now all I have to do is tie it in a knot. So I just finished tying it, and I'm going to show it to you guys. So here it is. I really like it, and it's so cool that I can say I made the big beads on this bracelet, and they're just so shiny, and it's so pretty. I really like it, and I would definitely recommend doing this craft. So that is it for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know in the comments down below if you try out this craft. And also let me know in the comments down below what you want to see on my Etsy shop. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!